As you know, Daniel Andrews was largely able to skate out of the worst lockdown, the one that killed 800 people as a result of the second wave and an entire city sent into darkness with a curfew for month after month after month. He was able to essentially skate in a media sense because he somehow was able to convince everyone else in the room that it was only evil people from one media company, the one that we work for, the one that you watch, the one that you read, that were the only ones asking the nasty questions. Well, that changed yesterday when one of the biggest names in taxpayer-funded news decided to ask some sharp questions.
How is it the case that their government still lacks such confidence in your hotel quarantine systems and your contact tracing that you apparently can't manage 2 to 3 cases of COVID a day in a population of about 6.3 million people?
Well, you've made a number of assertions there, and well, no, they're not. You've just put it to me that there's a lack of confidence. Absolutely, I'm more than confident in the team we have and in the Victorian community that they can get through this. So, with the greatest of respect, you have put a number of things to me that are not accurate.
Just like half a dozen strong women who have been asking tough questions of the Victorian Premier, you must pay, and you must pay on Twitter. This time they turned on one of their own. This is some of the stuff that she copped on Twitter, and I'm being polite because some of the stuff is really putrid, but this is the sort of garbage that happens when a journalist asks a question of the deity that you think is running the state. I watch these every day to keep my community informed. The way you hijacked today to get an interview that you felt you were entitled to was incredibly rude and disrespectful, not just to those you interrogated, but to those who have to watch it to be informed. Continues. This was not your show or your interview. It was their forum to inform the public, us. And you made it incredibly uncomfortable for us to watch, so you could just get a scoop or gotcha. You have a profile and a voice. You could use it to help us, but you made things worse. What, reporters aren't allowed to ask questions? Would you like them just to stand there, deliver the speech like it's North Korea and not have anyone asking questions? Oh, there's more. So you're aware, Miss Sales, thankfully our amazing Premier listens to the science and medicine to keep all Victorians safe during this COVID-19 pandemic. Another Dan lover. Was your ego so bruised that Andrews couldn't accommodate your request for an interview? Leigh Sales was rejecting expert health advice, which the Premier is following. This is offensive to the vulnerable that need to be protected. What, like the ones in regional Victoria where the virus doesn't exist?